Hey yo, is this thing on? Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy Rich right here, Southern Cali. The Outlaws are back. If you didn't know, now you know. This is the best show on the block, guaranteed to be the best. Some else, some new, some original, something to get you to break outside the box, restructure your mindset, reanalyze the norm, get you to think, implement, strategize, re-strategize, blueprint, put it all into effect, and see what you can come up with. Yo, so good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Hopefully, having a great day. Above, beyond, epic, better than average, better original, stupendous, glorious, blessed, phenomenal. Yo, we're in the Tuesday part of the week, and I'm hoping that everything is working out according to play. I hope that you're getting those results. I hope that life is treating you as well or better than you're treating life. I'm hoping that you're getting the rewards that you're looking for. I hope that you're getting the transformation that you were in search of when you began the journey. And yo, keep up the great work. And we're halfway through 2026, yo. Real shit. And I'm really surprised by how keeping accountability through video log is really helping me out. It's really making life more I could actually sit there and track what the fuck I've been up to when it comes to like physically through the videos. I kind of tell where I'm at health wise, so watching the videos, just kind of like scrolling through them, I could kind of notice where to tinker with. Like, oh, fuck, I'm way under caloried. Oh, my vitamins and nutrients are off. Like, oh, shit, I'm exhausted. I could tell in this video right here for a straight week, I was over fucking exhausted. Oh, I could tell that finally my fucking energy started coming back around this time. What did I change? And I started looking back at my notes, and I'm like, oh, I changed my food intake. I changed the way I was sleeping. I incorporated this and I took this out, and I more or less kind of see where my structure in the background begins to manifest itself on my physical. So when I really sit down like a scientist and just start looking at the details and the patterns, I'm like, oh, I can move this, I can move that, I can put this here, and boom, I'm getting better results, yo. So anyways, I'm really encouraging you to become a self-scientist, which means you get to know yourself and you study yourself to the point where you know exactly what to maneuver on your individual mechanisms in order to get the response that you're looking for. And so that might be mentally, emotionally, or physically, right? So sometimes life gives us a hurricane, right? We walk into a hurricane, a storm, or whatever, and our emotions end up being activated, all of them. And how do you deal with situations of that nature? How do you deal with extremely high, stressful, chaotic environments? That's basically what I'm onto as well. You have to train yourself, and you have to pay attention to the way you respond and react to certain situations, to certain people, and to certain environments. And certain aspects of certain places, situations, and environments are positive and some are negative. So we have to learn how to move according to our environment or the people in our environment or the situation in our environment. And that's taking care of yourself. Because at the end of the day, if we keep on putting ourselves in certain environments that are basically very toxic and very chaotic and very negative, right, for us personally, we're gonna end up in a very fucked up place emotionally, and it will happen sooner than you think. And we're not built the way we believe to withstand anything. We're more fragile than we can ever imagine. And we do have a lot of willpower, we do have a lot of internal strength, but in order to use it, it takes a lot of energy. And it's really, really a difficult route when you have to use all of these techniques in order to get through the day-to-day life How are you going to find happiness in the mix of that? How are you going to find peace and joy and tranquility and harmony, nirvana, enlightenment? How are you going to get your mind to stop racing? How are you going to get your emotions to calm the fuck down and get your nerves to release and quit being so tense? I think these are the avenues that we need to take. We need to be very aware of the people that we allow into our inner ripple, the circumstances that we find ourselves in life, the locations that we go to, and then all the other etc different categories of variables that life has to offer that make life better or worse. One of them is food. Keep putting toxic food in your body and see how it responds. Put healthy food, vitamins and minerals and everything else that incorporates a good living into your body, and see how your body begins to respond as well. When I started this journey of feeding and fueling my body more appropriate vitamins, minerals, right, the food consumption, my whole dynamic began to change. Everything. And the body, the physical, it didn't begin to adapt right away. It began with one, I don't get heartburn, I don't get indigestion, I don't get none of that stuff. I used to get really bad heartburn, I used to get really bad bloating, all this stuff, right? I don't deal with any of that. And what happens is that there was some type of transformation that occurred when I began to feed myself better food. And that basically it. That's the whole synopsis on that. So, anyways, y'all, let's just say keep up the great work. I know you're up to something. I know you guys are fucking pushing forward. I know that it ain't easy. I know that some of us are doing it alone and some of us have support. For those of you doing it alone, just know that it's worth it for you. For those of you that have support, just appreciate all the support that you have, because some of us don't have it. And for those who don't have it, mind your manners and keep your comments to yourself. Nobody needs to know how difficult shit is sometimes. You don't have to be a fucking crybaby in the victim mentality zone of life. Just do your fucking best and let your actions speak for themselves. You know what I mean? Like, they're very minimal people in society can do to help us with certain types of traumatic fucking in the past situations. There are not very many people around us in our day-to-day life who are fucking trained and educated to be our counselors, therapists, or psychologists. And very rare we find these people out here in this life who have the capability to help us understand certain emotions and help us put them into place to rebalance ourselves and align our life to the right avenues, the right responses, right? So since it's really difficult to find these people, I don't think it's very healthy to vent all our shit out on others who are not prepared to handle that fucking load. We're just stressing people out and ruining their fucking day by being little burdens of crybaby bitch ass materials and shit. You know what I mean? So um find a healthy way to release all of this pressure. Find a healthy way to release all of this stress. Find a healthy way to maneuver through life to get a better result, better dynamics. And I gotta check into work. I gotta check into work. But I'll see y'all soon. Hopefully having a great day. Hopefully you're getting the results, and hopefully this is resonating. Hopefully this is resonating, right? So the more that we work on ourselves, the more that we become an asset to our surroundings, and the more that we begin to shift and change, and begin to radiate a better version of ourselves. So we want to bring out the better, best version of ourselves a day at a time. This isn't the competition between us and the world. It's you against you every day. You're trying to be a better version of yourself today than you were yesterday. And if you're accomplishing this, I'm very proud of you. Keep up the great work. I'll catch y'all later.